And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first down.
The center fielder,
into the
number
box
24.
now, Ken Griffey Jr. First offering on its way. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Soft liner to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Griffey Jr., base runner at first with one out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The left fielder,
so it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high. Now in the box, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Steve
Here's a
Finley.
slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
The 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Bellinger brings it in. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Edgar Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Martinez.
Line shot to third, and the side. In now, Cody Bellinger, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's running, hit on the ground toward the left. Arenado has it, and there are 2 away now. Pudge Rodriguez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that misses ball 1. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Marichal. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-0 the count. Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alomar is there, and here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the whole half of the second.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Marichal is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nolan Arenado goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Lindor.
Bellinger in foul ground, and the inning is over. Into the box, Eddie Matthews.
Leading off for the Expos.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. It just pulled it. Little foul. Two out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Jorge.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Posada.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
Tony Gwynn.
Now a flare out to left center. Ruth moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Standing in, Charlie Morton. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, man. We don't
stop. And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Pitch popped straight up. Marichal is there, and stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn moves over. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now Cody Bellinger. He drew a walk his first time up.
Bellinger.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. In there, strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, yeah, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Cody Bellinger is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Finley is there. Striding in, Steve Finley 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here it comes.
Roberto.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez.
Martinez.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Bellinger over to his right, 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away.
Now
and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rogers Hornsby. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Number 0.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Finley coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Juan Marichal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Nolan
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Line towards center field. Griffey Jr. is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Posada.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Matthews. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Eddie.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now
leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In is Christian Yelich.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yelich.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Ready for another chance. Tony Gwynn, a base hit in his first trip.
Puerto Rico, the right fielder, Tony
Matthews trying to get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it. One down. Stepping up now.
The pitcher, number 50.
He popped out in his first trip.
Morton.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morgan takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So the lineup flips
now
over
batting,
and digging
center
in,
fielder,
Steve Finley.
Steve Finley.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
3-2, full count. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding in once again, Babe Ruth. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Willie Mays will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Rogers Hornsby. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ruth over at second. Morgan is over at first with 1 away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in now, Pudge Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the sign. So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The second baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He gets there, but he missed it. Throw into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? The tag, and it's a double play. Now batting, Mike
the
Trout.
left fielder.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Trout.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box.
Got him looking, and that'll... Digging in, Juan Marichal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Matthews
fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The center
fielder, once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Alomar ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and a strike. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near this.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Federico, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. On its way, the 0-2. And he struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Babe Ruth.
Josh Hader will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in,
The
Frank
first
Thomas.
baseman, number 35.
He comes set.
Frank
Here's the 0-0
Thomas.
pitch.
Ball one, no
And
play.
here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one
2-0.
either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential
batter,
go-ahead
number 8,
run is on base
second
here.
baseman,
Here's the first
Joe
pitch.
Morgan.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 0.
Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Big spot here. First and second,
Now
two men
batting,
gone, and
the
set
catcher,
to stand in
Ivan
perhaps the premier backstop of the
Rodriguez.
last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The short, hit hard, reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Tony
Leading
Gwynn.
off for the
His line
Indians,
includes a single
the
and
right
a
fielder,
fly ball and
Tony
2 at-bats thus far.
Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pitch popped up. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Ladies
Johnny
and gentlemen,
Bench
your
will grab a
attention,
bat
please.
to pinch hit here, and
Pinch
you
hitting.
wonder if he'll be swinging
Johnny
for the downs, trying to walk
Bench.
off with a victory. And he lays off there, 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing, 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm
The
action.
center fielder,
So he
number
ran
12.
the fastball by him for the punch
D.
out. Johnny Bench
Finley.
becomes out number 2 this inning.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Oh no, he muffed it. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in, brutal
Now
on the
back,
mark. He's got a
second
chance
baseman,
to end this one
Roberto.
and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The set and the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Edgar Martinez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Yelich is under it.
Your
Aroldis
attention,
Chapman
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he'll be
pitching.
the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Chapman.
Ichiro Suzuki is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gwynn going back on it to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now
so a big spot here, and stepping in, Eddie Matthews. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. No balls and a strike to count. Runners breaking for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
The left couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the throw to first is in time, but the
Your attention,
Hoffman
please.
takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Leading off,
and that's in there for strike one.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
This is on the ground over to first. Thomas is up with it, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And that is swung on and missed. And
now batting.
Josh Hader takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Ladies and gentlemen,
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now pitching, Josh.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score.